So you want to know the fastest and easiest way to get Terrasteel, huh, Steve? Well, here you go. We're going to start from scratch in Botania and speedrun our way all the way up to get Terrasteel for your Terra Truncator. Stop asking me to make this tutorial. You don't even need it. Just let me make it for you. So just pay me for it. Just do anything. Why do you want this? Whatever. We're making it. All right. Here we go. So first things first. We're starting from scratch. All right. We're just going to go really fast with this. First, you need this pedal apothecary. Pedal apothecary. You make the pedal apothecary like this. Here you go. Boom. It's just, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need 6 pieces of cobblestone and a flower petal. Once you make that, boom, you place it on the ground. After that, you get water, place it in there. Then, you need to make the pure white daisy. This is how you make the pure white daisy. Boom. Like that. It's 4 white petals, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a seed, and then boom, makes the pure white daisy. Alright, once you place your pure white daisy down, all you need is your oak logs and your stone. You place your stone down, you place your oak logs down, and then you wait a minute for this to grow for you to make living wood and living rock, which is your pretty much essential blocks, so you can make your mana spreaders and your mana pool. Boom. Step 1, pretty much done. Just make a pure white daisy and then farm up a lot of this. It takes a minute for it to turn. Alright, after you get your living rock and living wood, you're going to need a mana spreader, which is 6 living wood, 1 copper, 1 petal, 5 living rock, and you're going to need a wand of the living forest, which is just 3 living wood twigs and 2 petals on either side. It can be any color and it becomes really cute and cool. But living wood, living twigs is just 2 living wood. It makes 1 living wood twig. It's kind of a ripoff, but we ball. Alrighty, after you get your mana spreader, mana pool, and wand, I have this one because I'm so advanced in it. Just let me just buy the fucking thing you need from me. You don't need this tutorial because it just takes a while. This isn't hard to do. It just takes a while to get Terrasteel and the Terra Truncator, which is what you want. But you just mana spreader, mana pool, link to the mana spreader. Now you need something to generate the mana, which we're gonna get to the slowest mana generating thing, but the easiest one to use, an endo flame. Which is very simple. It's 2 brown petals, 1 light gray and 1 red, and a seed. So we do the same thing. Boop, boop. And then we're just going to go over here into my bag of flowers because I have a lot of flowers. 1, 1, 1. We just turn all this into petals right now. And we're just going to go, I'm just going to make another, let's make another one. Because I have the materials to do so. We go 1, 2, 1, 1, and then boop, and it makes an endo flame. We're gonna make 1 more because I am ballsy like that. And then seed, boom. Then you get 2 endo flames. You see how easy that is to make? You're going to need a lot of them if you want to make it really fast. So, 2 endo flames. Make sure to link to the mana spreader. The way these endo flames work is you need anything that can generate any fuel pretty much goes into these endo flames, and then these will smelt down the fuel into mana pretty much. So let's go over here into this backpack, get 2 pieces of coal. I need to figure out how to get 2 pieces of coal because I have an automatic farm. I'll show you that later. You just throw, doesn't really matter where it goes. You can see how big the radius is. It'll then go ahead and start turning this into mana, which will then go into there. Do you see that tiny little smudge? That tiny little smudge is how much mana you have from 2 of those generating 1 piece of coal each, pretty much. Alright. Now, that's pretty much the easiest way. Just mine a lot of coal, just throw it to these 2, and then bada bing, bada boom. You've got mana. Now, all you need is half a mana pool. Where's the mana? To make 1 Terrasteel. Now, to do that, really simple. Now all you need is a terrestrial, whatever plate. I don't know how to say that word. It's too big of a word. I only have I only have elementary school education. Don't get mad at me. But, oh, I have to go show you everything to make this. Ow. Ow. This sucks. This sucks. Why are you making me do this? Alright. So then you need to make this. Once you make this, you need 5 living rock and 4 lapis to make this little podium. The fifth living rock goes underneath. Boom. And this is how you get Terrasteel. Now let's get into making this. Oh my god, it's pouring outside. Anyways, You need 3 blocks of lapis. You don't need me to tell you how to get lapis. Please tell me you know how to do that. Anyways, 3 blocks of lapis, 1 block of mana steel. Now, let me show you how to get mana steel. You see this? You throw an iron ingot in for about 3,000 mana. Gets you 1 mana steel ingot. Oh, you just need a lot of mana. Guess what? That's really slow. You need better mana generation. But you want the easiest way, right? This is the easiest way. Look how much two pieces of gold gave you. Look at that. Nothing. Look at my farms. Let me make it for you. Anyways, let's go ahead and make a lot of mana steel. So, the way you make mana steel, really simple. Boom. 1 mana steel. Do that a lot of times, and you can see how much mana it uses. It uses a lot of mana. This mana pool was full. And you can see I still use Endoflame. I made a whole ass automated tree farm, which makes automated charcoal. But now I need to figure out how to smelt the charcoal faster. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. But I didn't make this. I want this to be clear. I did not make this farm. I'll put a link in the description for the farm I copied to make this. It's a really nice farm. It works really well if you have 3 agricultures, right? I think they're called agricultures. How do you call them? What do you spell them again? Agricarnations, sorry. 3 agricarnations can make this. It's pretty simple. It's a really simple farm. But I'll put the link in the description. I'm not going to give you a tutorial. Alrighty, so now we need to make this terrestrial agglomeration plate. I don't know how to say that word. So I already showed you how to make the block of mana steel, which is 9 iron ingots pretty much, and a lot of mana. 3 blocks of lapis, which you should know how to make. You played enough Minecraft. You should know how to make. You don't need a tutorial on how to make lapis, right? Right? And then you need 5 runes. Water, earth, mana, air, and fire. Now, these are the most simple runes to make. They just take a lot of time and power and, you guessed it, mana. So, you need to make one of these right here. I forget what they're called, but you need to make a runic altar, which I believe is a lot of living rock. Yeah, living rock and a mana diamond or mana pearl. I suggest mana diamond because ender pearls are a lot harder to get because you have to find an enderman and it's easier to find diamonds. But once again, to get a mana pearl or mana diamond, you simply just throw a diamond into a mana pool and it spits out a mana diamond. Same thing with an ender pearl. I'm not going to do it for you because I simply don't want to. But you just throw it in there, pop back out like the iron ingots. So, now we need to make runes. So, you see all these runes right here? All we need to make is water, fire, earth, air, and mana. Mana requires a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana steel ingots, 1 mana pearl, and it makes that. I'm not going to make you all of them. I'm going to make you one of them, and it should show you how to make the rest, and you should be able to use your little brain, Steve, in order to make that. So I'm going to make the rune of air. All right. Now the rest, like rune of earth, rune of fire, rune of water, and rune of mana, it shows you everything you need, how much mana you need. Don't care about the mana numbers. Botania is not about the numbers. It's about the fun and the process of eyeballing. Make sure you know how to eyeball. Anyways, we're going to make the rune of air, which is 1 string, 1 feather, 1 carpet, 1 mana steel, and 1 mana powder. So, to make that, I need, well, I got the mana steel already. That's perfect. I'm going to need gunpowder or redstone. Gunpowder or redstone can make you the mana powder. Now, I need a feather, a string, a feather, a string, and a carpet. I know I have carpet somewhere. I need an ME system. Carpet. Now, this is how you work the runic altar and get all your runes. So, here's how it works. You place your blocks in. So, carpet, mana steel, it doesn't matter what order. Feather, string, and you need mana powder, which, bloop. Boom. You can see here the lightning bolt, and then it shows you that this arrow, X out, makes that, meaning it's not ready to make. Now, the way you make it ready is you just link these to the mana altar, and you can start to see, that I've got all my endo flames eating now. Boom, 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 except for this isn't doing anything because I messed up my machine, but I'll fix this later. It's something on my server that messed the machine up. But you can see that all 4 of these are spring into here, and you can see that as the circle goes up, you can see once it's complete, it's telling you living rock plus wand. Now, what that means is you need to grab a piece of living rock, right-click it into here, and then right-click with the wand, and it makes you 2 runes, which I don't know where they went. Ah, they went to here, because that's messed up now. That's good to know. Excuse me. My farms are broken because things broke and I haven't fixed them yet, but these are an easy fix. Alright. Now, that's how you make your runes. You need all 5 of those runes, so once you get all those, you can make the terrestrial whatever thing. What is this even called? Terrasteel agglomeration plate. You can make that. Once you make that, you add your 5 living rock and 4 lapis in this order to make that. Now you need to get half a mana pool to make 1 terrasteel ingot. What I mean by that is like this. You can see 5,000. That's 500,000. Like 1 full mana pool. No, that's half a mana pool. That's why I say you just eyeball it, because Botania is all about eyeballing. Don't make it numerical or numbers. Botania is not like that. You're cheating the system that way. So the way you link a mana pool, though, to something else is a spark. This is the most simplest form. This is the only form you're going to need. A spark is really simple to make. It is just 2 blaze powder, a golden nugget, and 2 petals of any color. And once you do that, you make 1. You need 2. You place it over here. You can see that it is linked. You can see with the blue sparkles, or you can go like this: spark white, spark white. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do this, but that's the way I know. Now, once you get all that, you need a mana pearl, a mana diamond, and a mana steel ingot. Once you have all those, which I do, and I get out of my chest, you go over here, place 1, place the other, and then place that. And you can see it's going to start draining at a rapid pace to go into here. I need to fix that machine. Anyways, you can see it starts draining at a rapid pace into here. Let me just go ahead and link all my machines back together. We just wait. Ooh, very cool animation. Wow. You can see how happy I am. Just buy for me, because that is half a mana pool gone, and you're only going to be using endo flames because you want the easiest and fastest way, right? And that's your 1 terrasteel. Now you can make anything with terrasteel, but you want the Terra Truncator, or how do you call it? The Terra Truncator, which is 4 terrasteel. So that's 2 mana pools worth of mana in order for you to make this cool little axe. So that's what I'm just saying. Buy it for me, Steve. Just buy it for me. It's not that hard. Just I will make it for you. It's not a pain for me. But that's all you need. All you need to start is a pure white daisy. Place it down. It's just two white petals. Bloop bloop, a seed. Boop, makes you this, which that makes you your living wood and living rock. I have an automated farm for that, just so you know. And then once you get that, you can make your mana spreader, your mana wand, your wand of the forest, your mana pool, and your endo flames, which is basically your start of generating mana. You just throw coal into here, and it makes that. Now, if you want to really get into the thick of things, you want like a faster way to generate mana, you can use one of these flowers. I just have them floating. I forget what they're called. What are these called? A therma lily. These are also pretty simple to make. It's just a rune of fire and a rune of earth. They're a little more complicated, but you know how to make a rune. I showed you how to make the rune of air. It's the same process for all of them, just different materials. Once you make one of those, these runes I don't think will be consumed. They might be consumed. Don't quote me on that. I'm not even going to test it because I don't want to. So, once you make this flower, will generate mana off of consuming lava, and then it will go on a cooldown for about 30 seconds to 5 minutes. I have this set up at a 6-minute timer, so every 6 minutes it drops out of lava. Not the fastest way. You can do something with comparator and make it even faster. You don't got to, though. Yeah, you don't got to. It's pretty fast already. But you can automate this with create by pumping this lava out and always having this going here. I have it semi-automated where I don't have to wait like for like a while. 9 times 6. I got this. Hold on. 9 times 5 is 45. 54. So for 54 minutes, I don't got to worry about this. But after that, I have to go refill it. Not that bad. And then boom. It just makes a lot. It makes that, which is that. That's like your next step of making mana, pretty much, if you want to do that. But that's if you want to. I'm telling you, I can just make it for you. I don't know why you wanted this tutorial, Steve. I don't know why. I have the foundation. Just let me make it for you. But even if you want to go through this whole ludicrous process, you then this Terra Truncator will use a lot of durability in order to chop down all the trees, which means you need a mana band. A mana band, or if you're just getting Terrasteel, make a mana mirror, which can link to a mana pool and use that mana pool's resources, which is bigger than a mana band and a lot easier to make. It's just 1 Terrasteel, 1 mana tablet, which is just living rock surrounded by a diamond or a rock, 1 ender pearl, or 1 mana pearl, sorry, living rock, and it makes you this, which is what I'm currently using for my mana. Where is it? Right there. And it's linked to this pool, which is linked to this farm, yada yada yada. Once you get that, you can basically use this to your heart's content. Put Unbreaking 3 on this, or it will just eat through all your mana. I've done it before. It's not fun. Also, Silk Touch does a big burden on this too. I'm just saying. It uses a lot. This thing will use a lot of mana. If we look at my backpack right now, you can see all these golden larch leaves were filled all the way up even to here. And that took my mana from here all the way down to right there. It uses a lot. But yeah, that's how you get your Terra Truncator. That's how you speedrun Terrasteel. I'll put this farm in the description for you. I made this farm, so have fun trying to find something for it. But yeah, have fun making Terrasteel. It's gonna take you a while because it just takes a while to make mana with these. I'm gonna go fix this. I don't know why the pressure plate doesn't work anymore. Have fun. Just buy it from me, Steve. Just buy it. Just buy it from me. It'll save you so much headache. Trust me. Botania's giving me nothing but headache, but I love it. Just buy it from me. That's all I can say with this. That's all I can say. My voice is going ras. I keep repeating this. Just buy it from me.